I just came back out and started a whole new live. I'll put a title on this because we're gonna go with the flow. We're not letting the internet come in between this message. So before I had to go out of the stream, the title is, what are you going to do with what you know now? Heavy with the Neptune and Aries energy. So with my sessions, I begin with the Reiki part. Then it would be the angel numbers, and then it would be, hey, Ken's, the angel numbers, and then it would be the collective read. And I will tap into the energy for tomorrow when Neptune arrives in Aries, which is what we've been waiting for, which is what you had the courage to do. Neptune's been swimming in Pisces for the past, 14 years, 14, 13? Since 2011. And that was all preparation. During these 13 to 14 years, what are the lessons you've learned? Because Aries is all about, okay, courage, action. So we're going to start off with a little bit of Reiki. I'm not going to be on too long today. I'm going to try to just shoot for an hour. We'll see how that goes. Okay, and we're going to start on this one. Maybe the next page. So make sure you have your water with you. Make sure you're in a seated position or lying down, whatever feels comfortable to you. If you are part of the Patreon, I just uploaded the video for today, and I'm pretty sure the message that was in there is going to resonate what we're going to go into today. I'll make sure I put all my links back in the description. I was just so excited to get back on, and it worked out perfectly. So I'll make sure everything is in the description. Hey, baby, they say hi. Hopefully I'll put enough room up at the top if they fly on the curtain. Okay, you said your membership expired on the Patreon. You gotta renew it. Yeah, take your time. We're doing amazing things over there. February, I've been prepping you for February. Y'all have known, if you've been in a Patreon, I'm starting something new that's going to be added each month. It's going to be pretty fire. We already started our new, and February 1st will be our first full moon of this year. So we already have the new moon ritual up, and the cleansing of it to the actual manifestation part is super lit. And I can't wait till somebody get in here and be confirmation. There she go. Hey, Sandy. As soon as I said that. Allow yourself to relax. Be calm. Be patient. And be kind to yourself. Be very, very kind during this time. We're shifting from Pisces to Aries. That is a complete emotional shift. From doing all the feelings, working on all the emotions, doing all that emotional shit, to Aries. Now we got to put the emotions on the back burner right now because we got to put this action in. Okay? If you are new here, I am Sheena, and this is Evolving with Sheenia. I'm a certified Reiki healer. My Patreon is lit. I'll make sure I have all that in the description. Oh, the birds is flying. You can't hear it? My birds have been out of their cage, stay open early in the morning. Yes, they're definitely out. They know when I'm live. They was just taking a nap, and as soon as I hit click, they know what to do. They know exactly what to do. Allow your mind to be free. With some of you, you mastered the energy of not caring. Because in that energy is where you can focus. When you turn those feelings off and literally get in the vibe of, I don't care, and switch to that I am focused with or focused on, this is going to help you with that shift that we're about to feel tomorrow. She said, oh my God, same with my parakeets. You got parakeets, Sandy? When you get parakeets? I think Cece from TikTok, she said she had parakeets too. You've always had them? Allow yourself to relax. Oh, you had them for like 2 years. I do remember having a conversation a while ago with somebody that had parakeets. I thought it was Cece. I think I remember too. It was a while ago. Jeez. If you haven't already, you can type I accept this Reiki healing. You can nod your head. Make sure you go outside in nature, breathe the energy, the frequency of this new shift. Embrace it. Be at one with this moment in nature. It's good to go outside in spring and in summer, but we have to hit fall and winter too. We got to allow that season to cleanse us and prepare us. So maybe today somebody step outside, put your warm clothes on, and step outside and be one. Feel the snow. Feel what's being given. Be with the shift. Allow it to flow with ease. Ooh, I call it at 111. Crazy. And we're going to get into that. Can't wait to get into the angel numbers that you'll be seeing at this time to confirm that you're in alignment. Right, Mama? And Sandy, when you can, let me know how the cleanse was for you, for the ritual. Hey, Vanessa! Another one of my Patreoners that's down with the new moon rituals. Let me know how the ritual has been for you. She said, oh my God, that cleanse was crazy. Wasn't it though? Like you can really feel that, like, and always watch them from start to finish. But you can really, you said I'm behind on the ritual. That's why it's saved for whenever you're ready to do it. Whenever you're ready, whenever you feel, oh, let me go back to this video. Maybe it's another hidden message in it for me. Maybe I'm at the time. Because with tarot and anything where someone's doing predictions or letting you know what's going on in a spiritual realm, it's for past, present, and future. So sometimes you'll get an intuitive nudge. Sometimes you'll get an intuitive nudge like, let me, and it's not even just with my videos, any video. Let me watch this. It's the reason why it's flashing in my mind. I'm getting a visual in my mind. So it's all, everything is through intuition. Do it with intuition. When your body feels, let me go see what this is about, then go take action on those nudges with anything, especially right now, because it's a lot of action going on. You got to put the action in to see the results. Seriously. I'm telling you. After lots of release, and then yesterday night I took the cup, whatever I had out to clean, and it was some crazy junk formed in the cup. I had to completely rid of it, and as soon as I did, boom, I started feeling better. Seriously. And water may be sometimes, you know, sometimes fire is for somebody that they work better with releasing and cleansing. And I was talking about this on the Patreon too, so make sure you look at the video. It's elements. Some people, they gravitate more with water. In the shower, you get so much intuitive ideas. Your cleansing really happens. And not even that, putting a bowl of water under your bed helps cleanse the toxins too. And it was one time I forgot, like I try to change it every couple of days or the max a week. But one time that happened to me too, I'm like, what is all this? And I felt better after cleansing it and putting a fresh bowl of water under there. That's deep. That is deep. Thank you for the love. Yes, I did the burning ritual the day of the cleanse, but also did the ward. Both worked, I feel. That's what's up. I'm glad, Sandy. You're following your intuition of what you need to do. It's beautiful. And keep doing it, girl. Watch the transformation. Y'all should start seeing some transformation. Pay attention. Pay attention to opportunities. Especially if you're doing any sort of manifestation or you want something to come towards you, pay attention to all opportunities. You may have to weigh some out, but pay attention to all opportunities coming your way. Some may be out of nowhere, like you may have got an intuition to take this class or go to this school or get some sort of diploma or something. Follow that intuition. Because it's also the year of the one. Beginnings, new shit. My pleasure, Sandy. I'm so glad. Thank you for the feedback to let me know how you've been feeling, what's been going on. That's what I'm here for, y'all. Talk that. Girl, I just got an opportunity last week too. And Sandy, who are you? You're part of one. And not saying, I'm just saying, because to me, you put your own. The power is within you. Please let me be clear. And I'm so glad somebody's on here that's like, yes, you actually are doing the work on your end and you're seeing the results. And like I said, watch the opportunities coming your way. You feel what I'm saying? And weigh them too. Don't put your eggs all in one basket. Weigh them things. But that's the beauty of it. Oh my God, opportunities coming towards me. It's something your body reacts to attention. Like, okay, people see me. They see my worth. Because why? You see your worth. Let me give this person an opportunity. I see something. Let me get to know them. You feel what I'm saying? I appreciate you too. This is what I do it for. Opportunities. It does, absolutely. Seriously, y'all. And I want the best, the highest for every last one of y'all in whatever part of the journey you are in. But we're coming out of Pisces. And Pisces is all about spirituality. Some of y'all found your spirituality these last 14 years or somewhere in that bracket. Spirit came, they showed you that it's real. Whatever situation it was, you know that there's another realm helping me out, that's connecting, that wants the healing for themselves. And you know, it gets deep to where when you got to help with their like your ancestral trauma and all that karma, but you're willing to do it to see the results. You're getting out of stagnancy, like you're getting out of some sort of stagnant energy that was honestly preparing you. It felt like it was stagnant. So this last 14 years probably could have felt like a whole retrograde. Like, all right, why am I want this movement, but I'm not happy where I'm at. I want this promotion, but it's like, I don't see it. How? You got to find it within you. That authenticity to where you're like, I know I can do it. I'm worthy of it. What can someone say? Let's say you got a promotion and you want to go up for this promotion. You know that you are valuable and you know that you are worthy. Your rank, not only did your ranking go up, but the price of you went up. You know you're more valuable. You did some studying. You did something to where you put the work in. Put yourself out there. Go for it. What can they say? The words can't hurt you, even if it wasn't nothing that you wanted to hear. They can't hurt you. It's putting the action in so miracles can happen. You never know. You'll level up to one thing, and as soon as you get there, they see your worth and want to put you somewhere else. Like, no, well, you got this knowledge and we're looking for something and it pays more. Type stuff. I don't know. I'm talking to somebody, but it's like, yeah, it's something and you want to level up. Seriously. As many of our lives been on this is my first time seeing your babies flying around. Really? I'm gonna start. Let me see if I can push it up to where y'all can see them up there. Because that's where they be going up. Especially when I be doing my lives, they be up on the curtain up here. But yeah, y'all better stop playing. You better preach. I was like, let me get on this live because I was trying to. So Patreon, I did say it on the last Patreon, but Saturdays is Patreon. Saturdays is Patreon. Schedule is it came out, one of the cards, or no, one of the angel numbers came out for that. Scheduling. Put yourself on a schedule. Whatever you're doing, make it a schedule. Because somebody is really going to need it for this year to keep yourself in alignment and structured. Because that's that discipline energy that we did when we mix. That discipline energy. Oh, that's diva. That discipline energy that we did for the new moon. It was in Capricorn. So that's that discipline structure. Let's not forget. That's why for all the like new moon rituals, full moons, you tap into that when you feel led to remind you. Seriously, energy does not die. Just like you can feel it right now, you can feel that same energy and go back to that video a year from now. Because this whole year, even though it's the fire horse, we still have to have patience. Because that Aries, we don't have patience. Patience where? I'm talking about the energy of Aries. They want to go, go, go. And this is the perfect time to go because it's Neptune in Aries. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. But seriously, y'all better be thankful for all the lessons you've learned in Pisces. Thankful for every last heartbreak, every last trial, tribulation, every tear that fell. Be thankful. Be thankful. Be thankful right now. I've been heavy into my gratitude jar. I showed y'all on the Patreon. Make yourself a gratitude jar. Something to remind you and pay attention to what happened that day that you're thankful for, or just being thankful, period. To remind yourself every day, let me be thankful and put it into that jar. By the end of the year, go back and see most of the things that you put in that jar that you're grateful for. You can even put things that you're grateful for that you're manifesting in that jar. Put the date on that and reflect back on that day. Just by saying, oh, I'm thankful for this. And you're going to be able to reflect back on that and see where you came from. Like see how you grown. Seriously, it's different this year. It's totally different. And we're not even into the spring, the actual spring equinox, the actual new year seasonally. The Gregorian calendar, yes, 2026 is January. But I even got into the word January in a previous video, but y'all better get with it. Listen to your soul, listen to your spirit. Some of y'all are at the point now to where you know if something is on you. You know if your energy is off. You know if negative intentions were spoken into the universe and was sent your way. You know. Your ears ring when somebody's gossiping and all that other stuff. Like you already know this energy. And it's all teaching you compassion because they don't know. They don't know that gossiping is a form of witchcraft. They don't know that. Because they don't understand that words is spelling literally. They don't understand that. So you got to make sure you have your guard up and know what intentions is being spoken so you know how to keep that courage in you. Know what's real by looking yourself in the mirror. Doing that mirror work. Know what's real. Nobody know what's real but you. Only you know you. Seriously. Only you know you. So anybody's opinion, whatever they say, it don't mean nothing. Only you know you. And be truthful though. If you know you are what they saying, do your work. Just do the work. Shadow work. Okay. Make sure you replenish with water. Or any type of hydration. Oh, I'm so excited. Get excited, y'all. Get excited. 8 keeps staring at me. It's power. That's finally you getting that recognition you deserve. Finally. But you had to realize who you are first. That first house. Let's do a set of 5-5-5 breaths. Where we inhale for 5, hold for 5, and then we exhale for 5. Let us begin. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Again, inhale. Hold. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Hold. Exhale. And breathe. 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 Beautiful. That was amazing. So, if you were here for the Reiki, the energy is still moving during the whole session. So we're going to get into, it was a beautiful breath right there. Just talk about this shift that we're going to do tomorrow. That's Aries, Neptune and Aries. So Neptune moves from Pisces into Aries, shifting us from dreaming and dissolving to acting and initiating. So just going out there, going for it. So water and fire, feeling versus doing, waiting versus leading. So during this time, what did I say? Wow, these past 14 years, you've been waiting, you've been learning the lessons for the transition until finally you have to act. Now it's finally time for the action. And I really, really, truly feel deep down in you, you know exactly what you need to do. You just may be still a little nervous of just having that courage to do it, but your true passion came to you during this time. Now it's time for you to put action into it. Rather you have to do it little by little. Rather you have to do it little by little, but you're going to get there. Your plants look amazing behind you. Thank you. No, that's not eucalyptus. I love eucalyptus though, especially in the shower. These are monsteras. That's a rubber plant that, you know, I finally figured out loves light. Internet will tell you, oh, they can do low light. All plants like light. And my monsteras, I have like 5 of these, 1, 2, 3. I have 4 downstairs and I have a big one upstairs. But I love my monsteras. I love them. I have a bigger one right here that's sitting all on this side. I got one right here. I love plants. I love them. Okay. So what was I saying? Yeah, so the last time, peep this, the last time Neptune was in Aries was in 1871 or 1861 was the last time Neptune was in Aries. That's deep. Okay? So the last time it's in Aries until 1875. So it will be like for that 13, 14 year, I believe it's 14, maybe 13. For 13 years, it will be in Aries, 13, 14. So Neptune has been in Pisces since 2011. That's what we're about to shift out of. Teaching us to feel, dream, and awaken. Now, in Aries, it asks us to get on what we've learned. Only you know your lessons. Only you know your lessons. Whether you're speaking to a counselor, an advisor, anything, those are tools to get to the root. You feel what I'm saying? If it's a good one, to get to the root, to resolve the issue, and to evolve. To get in that higher form, to have less tension in your mind, less chaos in the mind, and relieve it. To be still. That's why I say somebody needs to go out. I feel like all of y'all can go outside, put a jacket on, and just breathe nature right now, especially during this time of like a blizzard. You know, that energy to help with that courage, to get you prepared even more for the fire horse in February. It's all preparation, y'all. So the collective could be feeling, you know, I mean, you could be feeling a shift. So this could be like energy that you could be feeling, sudden clarity about who you are, because it wants you to be in your authenticity, right? This is all, Aries is authentic. They're going to be real. They like real. If you're not real, if you're that fake shit, it's going to feel crazy. So if you're not who you are or not who you want to be, if you haven't expressed who you genuinely want to be because you're still pleasing others, you're going to feel that energy that you fighting something internally because you're not being who you truly want to be. What happened? Mind blowing. That's a long time. Ain't that deep? Exactly. I'm getting into plants. Also, as you suggested, seriously, get into that feng shui of where to place your plants. Downstairs, I have about 20 plants. That's just downstairs. And that's nothing. That's absolutely nothing from where my vision is. I sat outside yesterday in the backyard in the sun. It felt absolutely good to feel the energy of the sun. So Vanessa, what day was this? It wasn't last night. It was the night before. And I had a dream. I was following these people. But I didn't feel right following these people. I didn't feel right. But the direction we was going, I seen a sun, and it was so big. In this sun, it was symbols in the sun, but it was blue. In my dream, it was the bluest, like the most prettiest blue sky ever, and it was the sun, and it was symbols moving around in the sun. The sun is cold. Just like the moon gives us energy, the sun gives us energy. When you're called, go outside for that energy. Because that energy gives us our own attunements, our own. It's like, don't get me started. Trying to stay on topic. But you needed that. You needed that sun. And you felt that energy. It don't feel like heat. It just feels like a charge up. Pay attention to where your fire is in your chart. Yes, I was in my garden yesterday. It felt great. So certain clarity about who you are. Pay attention to that. You will start probably feeling like less tolerance for confusion, excuses, or spiritual bypassing. And I wanted to tap into what spiritual bypassing is. Using spirituality to avoid doing the real emotional, psychological, or shadow work. Using spirituality to avoid doing the real emotional, psychologically, or shadow work. So with this, I meant everything happens, like people that saying, oh, everything happens for a reason. Instead of processing the pain. And I'm going to use this as an example. And it could be a masculine energy that do this. But one of my uncles, his sister passed. And, I gave my condolences. And this is just an example. But he responded with everybody dies. Not processing the pain of it. That's still your sister. That's still an energy you won't be able to see again in this realm. But I mean, clearly have compassion because they're not in the same, they're not into spirituality and don't look at it as you do. But in a way, I definitely know he does because I know. But they're not in that frequency. You feel what I'm saying? It's in them, but they're not in that frequency. But to use that as an example, oh, everybody dies one day, but you're not processing the pain of it. You gotta process pain. You can't just let that sit and bury it down because then you're back to square one. But just to use that as an example. Another example, forcing positivity while ignoring anger, grief, and trauma. You will not be able to bury pain. It will get exposed. It will feel like it's going to throw your sacral, your root, all that shit off again. You're going to start feeling tense in your gut or in that solar plexus right above the belly. Digestive issues, backs of just like feeling low, feeling all the, I don't want to say any triggering words during this live because it's just like, it's an uplifting thing, but it's just like to show people where you are. And if you may fall, because this energy can, when you're going through shifts, it can have you back and forth, up and down. So just to keep you right on track with these examples. So using affirmations to suppress feelings instead of healing them, you have to really do the work. You can't fake the game at all. And it's a lot of fake spiritualists out there faking it. You got to be real. This year is going to push realness. The fakeness will be exposed. It's going to you're going to feel it. Especially the more spiritual aligned you are, you can feel that shit when somebody being fake. You can feel it. So, spiritual bypassing is when spirituality becomes an escape instead of a tool for healing. Just like advisors and all that, we're tools. You feel what I'm saying? So no shade, but for, this was me and my little ego. I'm like, no shade. That's when I do the no shade, I know that's ego. But you find that type of energy in religious things, whatever. Some people are religious, they do be spiritual bypassing. Okay, so, and this is exactly why Neptune moving in Aries matters. Because Aries energy doesn't let us float or avoid. It stops. No, what did I say? It says, face it, feel it, and act on it. Period. So, anger surfacing, not to destroy, but to protect boundaries. Pay attention to that. Anger resurfacing, not to destroy, but to protect boundaries. I feel like now, when somebody is triggered, they have more space to think about it. You're not going to go 0 to 100. You're going to think about it because you learned the lesson on this energy already. You're going to know how to maneuver stuff, especially if it's like in a way where it's in like a work or career aspect where you have to see this person. You're going to know how to maneuver it and still be authentic. You feel what I'm saying? Because we ain't doing no fake stuff. Feeling called to move, speak, start, or out of something off. Right? Feeling called to move, speak, or start, or act. I don't know what I said right there. Sometimes when I be in my zone, I don't even understand my own handwriting. Desire to live your spirituality out loud, period. Authentic. Neptune rules spirituality, intuition, and illusion. Aries rule action, courage, and identity. So with Neptune entering Aries, spiritualities stop being passive, dormant. Yeah, spirituality will stop being dormant. Well, you had that Pisces energy to where it may have felt dormant these last couple years, like you was just stuck. Like I was saying in the beginning, you were stuck, but it wasn't. It was for you to learn this lesson. You had all lessons to learn these past couple years in multiple situations. It could be in love. It can be in how people know your value, your worth. It could be you finding you and who you are. But those lessons to you getting here is what I'm saying. So spirituality stops being dormant and becomes embodied. And I am so, when I tell y'all, I cannot wait to start giving y'all samples. Because every month for the tiers, I send out samples. Like I pick, and that's just for anybody with the tiers. I do random raffles. And next month is the Jezebel oil. Y'all really gonna love that. I can't wait for y'all to give me feedback. So, we're no longer just feeling the truth, we're acting on it. This is a time where the collective is being asked to stand in who they are, not hide, not wait, and not dim. We're not dimming the lights to make anybody feel comfortable. You hear me? That's not your problem. They gotta learn their worth. So angel numbers tied to this shift. She said, oh my God, I can't wait. I live in California and I needed, you needed that? Like you was looking for it? Yes, I was in my car and you already read that one. Yes. Now already did in the last live I did on Patreon, I did say that the first one is Giselle. I did the raffle and she was the first one for the Jezebel oil. But I'm gonna do another one. So each week I'll probably do a little raffle or something. Probably twice. We'll talk about it. But that's definitely Giselle was the first one. So when Neptune enters, I read that. So the angel numbers tied to this shift, 111. Pay attention, you will be seeing these numbers. 111, new identity activated. So when you see that, your new identity is being activated. You're on that new path. You're on your manifestation. Watch your focus on what you're focusing on, because you don't want to send out mixed energy to the universe, because you're going to get that mixed shit back. So 111, 555, rapid changes and momentum. For 555, rapid changes and momentum. 911, Heavy with the 911. Spiritual wake-up call. When you see 911, think of it being a spiritual wake-up call. Okay, Spirit's trying to tell me something. Pay attention to something. You know, warn me for something. You'll know your energy, and when you hear those fire alarms, or I know mine used to do that, even when it wasn't no smoke, stuff like that. So maybe somebody's doing that right now, or their fire smoke alarm be going off and scaring you. I don't know. But pay attention to the ambulance and all that. When you hear sirens, basically. 911 energy, spiritual wake-up call. 333. Or if you see the time, 911, or you see it on a whatever. But a lot of people, you don't pay attention to when you hear those sirens. And you'll be thinking about something intuitive and you'll hear a siren. Pay attention to that. 333. Divine support to speak and move. Divine support. You know they're with you. When you start seeing 333s and stuff, you're getting divine support. So if you're seeing repeated numbers right now, that's confirmation you're responding to this shift. Neptune in Aries isn't here to confuse us. It's here to ask one question. What are you going to do with what you know now? Okay. So let's get into, now we're going to get into angel numbers. And this is the part where I randomly pick angel numbers out of the book. And I use Mystic Michaelia. It's backwards for you right now. But the angel numbers by Mystic Michaelia, one of my favorite books to do it with. So pay attention to the messages through that I pick. It's going to make sense of what we're talking about right now. And if you have any angel numbers that you want to say, this one goes up to 999. Angel number 234. So you could be seeing 234. Words matter. I believe we were talking about this earlier. Align your thoughts. As you travel along your soul's journey, your angels ask you to align your thoughts and words for support. How does what you say match up to what you want? And what was the title of this one? Journal about a moment recently when you said something that opposed to what you actually wanted. This is that time of knowing. January is all about reset, to realign, to get you prepared. So you're still in that reset energy. Pay attention to what you're focusing on. Have that Sagittarius energy where you know exactly your target. Angel number 743. Inspire ideas. Refresh your thinking. So somebody is heavy with the mind. Refresh your thinking. Refresh, again, January energy. Refresh your thinking by incorporating new ideas. Your angels encourage you to expose yourself with an open mind to new thoughts, ideas, and messages so as to evolve your own. Pick up a book, take a class. Remember I said that earlier? I said that in the beginning, somebody's going to be taking a class. Or join a new community of like-minded individuals focused on self-growth. Welcome. I don't have the information of my Patreon because I had to go back on a live. I had it all set up and then the internet wanted to act like the internet. So I will have my Patreon posted when I get off of this live. But any community of like-minded souls. Angel number 132, divine rituals. In all you do, feel wholly present. Your world is manifesting right now. And the way it is doing this is by watching your investment in the little things you do every day. Think of your daily chores, jobs, and interactions today as divine rituals. Put that energy in your heart too, because the divine connects through the heart. So make sure anything you do, any type of manifestation, you do it from the heart space. Make sure your heart does that flicker thing. So make sure you have high vibrational music on. Be in that space. Make sure you have a space in your home that's your space of Zen that you can connect. Okay? For somebody. Angel number 618. I'm going to do a couple more. Angel number 618. Self-love. Take care of you. You often put others first, but may also tend to dismiss your own needs. Your angels ask you to practice self-love today. Allow yourself space and time to do something that makes you feel nurtured and appreciated. Watch a movie, make a special meal, or treat yourself to a little something special you've been wanting. Angel number 95, adventure. Seek adventure in your daily life. Your angels want you to stir up passion and inspiration by finding things that make you excited. Plan something today to look forward to. Explore a new hiking trail or navigate a new road with a paper map. And discover something new in your world. That's beautiful. Because that's what one is too. The year of the one. The number one is adventure because it's the beginning. Last one. Angel number 845. Level up. Level up. One more time. Level up. Give yourself credit. The new plans you create must honor the growth you undergone. Spend time reflecting and reviewing past intentions. That part alone is January's energy. Reflecting and reviewing past intentions. And note how they came to pass. Reward the ones that have not, and add new ones reflective of additional growth you are ready to take on. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. And last one, and I'm gonna stop looking at this book. Angel number 849, spiritual practices. Include the divine. The choices coming your way need something added to them. They need a place in which to insert the role of the divine. Your angels would like you to contemplate how spiritual practices can become habitual. So just like we're doing for the new and full moon, that's going to be every new and full moon. That's something that's habitual now. You feel what I'm saying? And even if we're doing a collective, you have your own releasing to do. That collective is just the icing on a cake. You hear me? That's the one that's going to be there. Even if you felt like you didn't, or you felt like you don't know how, or you want it, it's going to be there anyway for anyone to go back to, period. All the new and full. So, last one, angel number 851, limitless energy. Think outside the box. Confirmation, babies. Think outside the box. The energy you are being fed is limitless. Your angels ask you to tap into it today to get started on attaining a life goal. Brainstorm and list a list of ways you can get life moving in your favor. Don't hold back. Yay. Now we're going to get into the last part, is the collective card read. I'm gonna pull a card. Yeah, 8s is just everywhere. 8s. 88 can be significant too. Abundance, power, financial or energetic expansion. How am I managing abundance? Pay attention to that. And Pisces was the next card, but it's in reverse. You hear what I'm saying? We're leaving Pisces. Okay, one card for the collective. So they need to know right now for their highest good. Tiger spirit rises. Archangel and the ADNA Chiel. I don't want to mess up the archangel's name. Archangel and Tiger's Eye. Maybe somebody need to work with Tiger's Eye. And it's crazy because I had Tiger's Eye upstairs. And I'm like, let me bring this Tiger Eye down. Maybe I'll some Tiger's Eye. I went all the way back upstairs just to get this Tiger's Eye. And I'm like, why? Because it came out. Tiger's Eye. Tiger spirit rises. And then I'm gonna let y'all go. We almost hit an hour. I hope it don't feel like an hour. I feel like my lives are lit enough to catch your attention. We bring you the gift of the Tiger spirit rising. You are being empowered with a truth more potent than fear. Your spirit is rapidly expanding beyond what opinion and logic can contain. It needs to be free to run wild with the divine grace in the world. Your life, your destiny, your divine fulfillment requires that you have the courage to roar love, to refuse to be put down, to respect yourself, and to let your untamed, loving heart be free. Your spirit creates a field of divine electricity through your body and mind that can liberate others from conformity and social conditioning, allowing them to break away from systems based in control and fear. As your tiger spirit rises, you excite and empower the tiger spirit in others to rise above conditioning as they discover the wild divine spirit being they are in their truth. The divine is loving, tender, and merciful. It is compassion, wisdom, and peace. It is also wild. That's still giving that stallion, that horse, fire horse energy, even though it says tiger. This means somebody could be a tiger. Their Chinese sign is tiger. The symbol. This means it is what it is. Nature and free, with the instinct towards growth. It will not always make sense to the logical mind. Do you look at nature and understand her wild ways? Sometimes they make sense. At other times, they are unfathomable to the mind. We may recoil and admire her handiwork, but life through her wild grace thrives. The divine spirit in you is wild too. It needs to grow, and it will throw off any confines to its freedom to be what it is. It may take time, lifetimes in fact, yet when the strength has built up sufficiently within, those who seek to control or tame you had better watch out. This is not selfish, nor is it cruel. It is not abandonment or betrayal. It is not escapism or immaturity. To shed conditioning one layer at a time takes courage. Remember that Aries energy, courage. You have to trust in yourself. You don't fully recognize as yet. Your mind may tell you that if you don't play by the rules and force yourself to behave in particular ways, as dictated by society, you'll become a monster without compassion, value, or lovableness, or that you'll become lazy, rejected, selfish, or alone. These are fears the mind holds onto that help. These are fears the mind holds onto that help keep you caged. Onto what help keep you caged. What happens when you tap into your wildness is the authenticity is discovered. You find out who you are. You give yourself permission to recognize that you are a spiritual being. You allow yourself to operate in broader ways than those dictated by society. You trust in spiritual laws, and you are willing to take risks to bring authentic creative visions to life. Authentic. When society tells you that for you to be successful, you must walk a particular path at a particular time in a particular way, you roar at it. You eschew that sort of fearful narrow-mindedness and jump on the back of your own wild tiger nature. living life as colorful, vibrant experience of your own tiger nature. Living life as a colorful, vibrant experience, which is unpredictable at times, and yet so much more deeply soul satisfying than anything planned by society's rules could have brought to you. Okay, it's like two more paragraphs. Allowing the wildness within will not make you a harmful influence in the world. Quite the opposite. It will free you to live and love as you choose. It opens you up to become a non-resistant channel for the divine grace to flow through. Your life becomes filled with mystery and with magic. You feel like a full color, high definition version of yourself instead of the blurry, faded image that society could have you believe is a true reflection of your divine beauty. When this oracle comes to you, there is an opportunity. Remember opportunity? There is an opportunity to break away from the tribe, to step into your divine destiny in a new way. In time, you will connect with a new conscious crew. Hey, y'all. But you may have to take some steps into your own for a while. So your path. It is going to take courage, but you have that in abundance. It might startle some people around you who don't understand what you are choosing or why. You might not even know. You might not even know exactly why yourself. If you feel an instinct within your growth, trust it right now. Seriously. Your wild tiger spirit is rising, and this is lifting you out of the world you have known into a time of increasing vibrancy and radiance. Loving life. Roar loud and proud. Your kindred tiger spirit souls will hear you and be drawn to your light. Ooh. Definitely the year somebody's finding their soul tribe. If you haven't already, you would know. And maybe somebody's looking for that trust in a tribe. Listen, join my Patreon. Seriously. You will love it here. Let me see what y'all saying. You're welcome, CND. Kins. Ashay. My love, this was, I don't know what you're talking about, but 88. My love was meaningless. Oh, my bad. I read that wrong. 88. That's why it was like, oh no, 88. Listen, 88. My love was meaningless to the people I love the most. And you know what, Mr. Black Eyes 885, you were a lesson, love. You were a lesson. 88 is abundant power, financial and energetic expansion. How am I managing my abundance? And that's crazy how that was talking about abundance too. You are abundance. You are lessons. Most of us are people's lessons. We just look at it because we love so hard. We'll feel the pain of it, but you were only supposed to meet certain people just to give them the lesson and keep going. To let them know. Not even just to fuck with you, but it's just like, they're always going to remember how they did you. Period. Seriously. And if that doesn't resonate with you, it resonates with somebody else. That's how they look at it. Especially when you're in your rising energy, they have to see it. It was meaningful. The love that you gave was meaningful, for sure. It was just a lesson to them, period. Because love, it has meaning. The energy of love is the highest, brightest, beautiful energy. That means everything. That's, yeah. What? It had all meaning. Especially during this time. Listen, your cycle could be abundance. Somebody else's cycle can be of a hard-ass lesson for the next 14 years. Just saying. Of watching. Patience. We talked about this earlier. Because that Aries energy is going to make you want to just rush. Patience. You have all year to watch the seed bloom. All year. And I guarantee you, it's going to bloom. It's January now. Myself, I'm going to come back to this video and be like, and I'm going to pay attention to what bloom. Those that made your remember we was heavy on the what's that? Vision boards. Something on that vision board came to life. And you just keep checking them off. Keep checking it off. Don't give up on your vision board. Patience. You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to at this moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out. You hear me? It's going to work out. Jump in. Jump in. Pisces could be in somebody's chart heavily, because that's giving me a lot of Pisces energies too. You're being asked to take a chance, or water. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. This is that time. And I'm going to get one more. Patience. You just got to put action in. And release attachments. Release attachments. There's something you need to let go of. It's either a limiting belief, an untruth, or negative behavior. It's holding you back and keeping you from stepping into your true potential and happiness. Okay. So I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you for joining me. I pray it was some sort of wisdom in here for you. Rather, it was just a snip. You receive something and you feel great walking into this Neptune and energy. I said Neptune and energy. Neptune and Aries energy tomorrow. I will be going live to go into more about what can we expect. But until then, I see y'all later. Thank you for joining me. And I love y'all. I pray for y'all. I pray you get everything you desire and your wishes. I pray you're focused on that, on what your true desire is. No one else's but your own. And I pray that it come into fruition for you, period. And you do the steps that you need to do to get there. Okay? Gratitude. See y'all later.